Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Najili Sugar. So the other day I made a post on Facebook talking about how I got my passport renewed online without any stress, and I've had a number of people come in inbox to ask further questions. So I'm bringing out this video to give a vivid explanation on how the process works. Okay. First of all, I would like to let everybody know this video is not a paid ad in any form. It is not affiliated to any political party. I'm not, as a person, affiliated to any political party, so it's just a general review. Okay, so before you go online to start your passport process, you need to know that you would be needing a number of documents. So if you are a new applicant, you'll be needing your birth certificate and then a national ID, a valid national ID. And then if you are a worker, the moment you input that you are a worker, you will need to prove that you are a worker. So you would need proof of profession. If you have your own business and it's registered, your proof of profession would be your business registration certificate. If you work with somebody, you would need an ID, identification card from workplace. If you do not have anything like that, you will need an appointment letter or anything that would identify you as a worker to that very organization. Okay, all right. And then before you go through the process, before you start the process, you have to make payments. So I have to run you through the requirements in case you do not have something. You don't go making payments and then you'll be stuck halfway. So you will need, aside the birth certificate, the proof of profession, and then the voter's ID. You will need your personal information from where you stay, digital address, house number. You need all those, and then your educational background. You need information of your last school you attended, their address, the year you started, and then the year you ended. And then you also need details of your parents, okay? Whether they are dead or alive, you will need to fill in their details, and then details of one grandparent, whether dead or alive. And then you need two family members, two relatives to use as your guarantors. So you make sure you seek consent from these people you'll be using. You don't just use somebody's information for your passport without letting them know, because one day should anything happen to you in no man's land, those people may be contacted. Okay, and then you will need one other person to be your witness. Your witness cannot be your parent. Your witness cannot be your guarantor. Your witness should be a different person, and it should be somebody who has high position, maybe at the government sector, or high position somewhere, like the bank, a manager at the bank, a manager somewhere, a pastor, somebody who has a church, or a head of school, headmaster, headmistress. Those people, like, they will give you the specifics, but I'm just running you through so you know exactly what to expect before you make payments for your form. Okay, so let's begin the process itself. First of all, you log into passport.mfa.gov.gh. I could see from the comments that a lot of people were not getting the exact platform to log into. They were not getting the link. They were asking for a link. So I'll drop the link in my description. It's passport.mfa, MFA for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So passport.mfa.gov.gh. That is where you log in to start the process. So you go there, you create an account. You'll be redirected to create an account with Ghana government. So that one is also Ghana.gov.gh. You create an account with them too, and then you merge both accounts. You merge both the passport and then the Ghana government accounts, and then you start the process. The moment you click on the passport button, you'll be asked to make payment. So you need to make payment before you be given the form. So you make payment through either Momo or your bank. There are other payment options, so whichever one is convenient to you. If you are using Momo, if you are using MTN Momo, you have to make sure that the number you use to create the account is the same number you are using for your Momo. The number you use to create the account is the same number you have as your Momo number. Otherwise, it wouldn't pick. And that is just for MTN mobile money. Okay, but for other networks like Vodafone Cash, you can use any number. So if your number, let's say I'm using the Tigo number and I have an MTN mobile money, I won't be able to use the MTN to pay. So I'll have to now use the bank option or find somebody who has Vodafone Cash or the other mobile money option available. Okay, all right. So Once you are done payment, you'll be given. So the payment options, you have 100 CDs for the standard, which is 32 pages. You have 150 CDs for the standard, which is 48 pages. And then we have the expedited ones, which are the premium ones. Those ones to come in 150 CDs for 32 pages. And then if you want 48 pages, you pay the 200 CDs. And then for those ones, the moment you buy them, you would have to go to the premium office to do it. But if you are buying the standard, which is what I bought standard form, and I went through I went to the normal passport office, the normal one, the standard passport office, which is at Tema Station, because I'm here in Accra. Wherever you are, you will get the option to select the office you would want to go to do your vetting or your data capturing when you get to that side of the form. Okay, so I did the standard one. I paid 100 cedis. I went for my data capturing. I didn't pay any extra money, just the 100 cedis. The only money I paid was for DHL, which is a different entity from Ghana Passport. I paid for them, signed the consent form for them to bring it to me when it was ready. That was the only money I paid for. So you don't get to pay anything to any middleman anywhere. And it took me exactly 1 month, like exactly 1 month. So if you do not have need for it, you can just start the process and then you get it in a month's time. But if you need it urgently, you choose the expedited pages and then you go through the premium. But the premium, when you get to the office, you still, aside paying the 150 and then the 200 cedis, you still pay 150 cedis extra when you get to the office. That is a premium charge. Okay. And it's for VIP treatment, so it's worth it. After you make the payment, you'd have to wait for about 10 minutes and then you'd be given the form. You get the option to fill the form. You'll be given the form after 10 minutes. You'll be given a voucher code and then your payment will be confirmed and then you'll get the form to start filling. So in case you log out and you come back, when you come back, you just go to My Applications and then you go to History, you'll see it's there. If you've not started the process at all, it will give you 0% complete. So you just click on it and then you start filling the form. Like I mentioned earlier, your details, your parents, grandparent, witness, and then guarantor, those are the forms you fill. At the end of the day, you would have to confirm. They'll give you a code for you to confirm declaration. And please make sure you do not give false information, because giving false information for passport is a crime, and you are likely to face a 2-year jail term, or you would be fined for it. So please do not give false information. Make sure you use genuine people. Make sure whoever is signing for you as a witness is a genuine person, works wherever you say the person works, and make sure the person has an idea of what you are doing. Don't do anything without anybody's consent. You need to let them know. Okay. The moment you are done with your confirmation, the moment you are done with your declaration, you'd be given the option to choose when you want to go for your data capturing. So that is where you get to choose the office you want to go. So you get the offices closer to you. So if you're in Kumasi, you get Kumasi office. If you're in Sunyani, if you're in Tema, you get the options to choose. So you choose a date that you think you would be available to go get it done. Okay, so you choose a day. In case you are not in Ghana but you still want to get a passport, you can still start the process wherever you are. And then if you are scheduled to come to the country at some particular point in time, you just choose the date around that time, so that when you come, you can just go finish your process. Okay, so when you are done with the confirmation, you are done choosing the date you want to go for your appointment and everything. You confirm everything, you end your process. You have to print out the appointment slip. Okay, you print it out. And then mind you, the moment you are done with the filling of the form, you will get the chance to view the status of the form you are filling. So you realize at every point, there are boxes there. So at every point when you are done with a particular thing, the box will move from blue to green. So you can actually monitor the progress of your form. Okay, so you print out the application slip and then you make sure your witness will stamp and sign. It's very important. Without those, your slip will not be valid for vetting. So your witness will have to sign it and stamp it for you, and then you yourself will have to sign the portion. Okay, and then on the day of data capturing, you need not to be in white. Please do not wear white, because for the picture you're going to take is white, so you wouldn't need to wear white. Otherwise, it will just be your head in the picture. But then they have jackets, and I'm not sure you'll be comfortable wearing those jackets because everybody's wearing them out there. So you rather not wear white at all. Just wear any other color aside white. Okay. And then please don't leave any document behind when going for your vetting. You go with a printed appointment slip, and then if it's renewal, you go with the old passport, and then your valid ID card, and then your proof of profession if you're a worker. If it's first time application, you go with your birth certificate, and then your valid ID card, and then your proof of profession if you are working. Okay. If you are not working and you are schooling, if you have an ID, you can also take it along. Okay, so please do not leave anything behind, because they are all very important documents. Okay. If you are doing the standard, you should expect to get your passport in exactly 1 month time. If you are doing the premium, you should expect to get in 14 days, which is 2 weeks. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I would be bringing you more reviews as and when I try systems and they go through for me. If they don't go through too, I'll still share with you. Please do not forget to share, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe for me. And then please don't forget to turn on your notification. You do so by pressing on the bell hanging there. So you just click on the bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified and you get to see it first. So in case you watch this video and you still need further information or anything, you can DM me on Instagram at na.ajele_sugar, or on Facebook na_ajele sugar. It's the same name I use here, so you can DM me for further assistance. All right, thank you for the love, thank you for watching. I'll be bringing you more reviews. Ciao.